Back him up. He's the man to beat. Philly Fingers. Never taste defeat. Tables tremble when he steps to play. Pocket kings. Clear a pass all day.
I encourage you all to like and subscribe to my channel, as your support is truly appreciated. After every 1,000 new followers, I'll be doing a random drawing to give away free items. To enter, simply subscribe, like, and share this video from either YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok. Keep watching until the end, where I'll show some of the products I'll be giving away. Now on to the video.
Philly Fingers here, playing 5-pin billiards. I'll first give a brief description of the rules, and then we'll jump right into a match. Like most billiard games, this game is played with 2 cue balls. One yellow for the opponent, one white for yourself, and a red object ball. It is also played with 5 pins, 1 red that's placed at the center, and 4 whites that surround the red. The object of the game is to reach a certain number of points before your opponent. For example, if you're playing to 30, 50, etc. There are many different ways you can score, but in all shots, you must hit your opponent's cue ball first. The number of rails you've hit after doesn't matter in this game. It's not like 3-cushion billiards. A standard break is attempting to hit the opponent's cue ball off of 2 rails into the pile of pins. If the opponent's cue ball strikes the red pin, and that's the only one to fall, the red pin is worth 10 points. Taking a look at a different break shot, if your opponent's cue ball goes around, let's say 4 rails, and knocks down any of the whites, you will get 2 points for each of the white pins. Anytime your opponent's cue ball strikes the red, but also knocks down a white at the same time, the red is now worth 4 points, not 10. And you still get 2 points for each white pin. You don't only have to hit the pins to score. In this example, your opponent's cue ball can not only hit pins, but if it contacts the red object ball would be 3 points, as well as however many points you get for the pins that you've knocked. And finally, if after striking your opponent's cue ball, your cue ball strikes the red, then the red is worth 4 points. Plus, you would get the points for any pins that you've also knocked. Now, to see this in action, and to give it more context, I'll show a video of a match between myself and Chef in a race to 30. An important thing to note in 5-pin billiards is that unlike other games where after making a ball or scoring a point, you get to continue playing and you continue your turn, in this game you do not. You always get 1 turn and then it passes off to your opponent, and you constantly will switch back and forth, so you always get just 1 attempt. So for every shot, you are looking to not only score, but you're looking to play defense at the same time. And hopefully, after you score, you've left your opponent in a position where they can't clearly see the other cue ball. In this shot here, I make my opponent's cue ball hit the red for 3 points, plus I knock down the red for 4, and then another white for another 2. So the tricky part of this game is deciding, do you want to go for a lot of points, do you want to play defense, or do you want to play a 2-way shot? In this last shot, yes, I went for the offensive points, scored 9, but I didn't really block my opponent. My opponent has a clear bank shot, so that's really where the strategy comes in. Whether you want to get a little offensive, a little defensive, or try to play more 2-way shots. Here my opponent will simply bank my cue ball back over to the red, which gives him another 3 points. So same as I did, he went for the points, but he didn't really play defense where he didn't block me. I can obviously see the yellow cue ball. In a perfect world for the advanced players, not only do you score the points, but the idea is to leave the cue ball behind the pin set so that the opponent is forced to have to kick at it. This leaves me a pretty simple shot where I can just have the cue ball hit the red and score another 3 points. Another important rule to note is that it's not a called shot game. In this case, slop or flukes can happen. As you see here, a lucky double kiss manages to push the cue ball through the pile and gets him 8 points. Keep in mind, the only way to score is by driving your opponent's cue ball into the pins. However, if it's your cue ball that makes contact with any pin and knocks them down, that's a foul, and those points would then be awarded to your opponent. Here's an example of a different type of foul. Here I'm trying to spin the ball very carefully, but I miss-hit. Because I miss cue, I actually end up jumping the ball. I jump the ball right into the red pin, and since the red pin is the only one that falls, I will award him 10 points. If the red and a white fell, the red would have been 4 points, and he would have gotten 2 points for the white. We also will leave the cue balls where they lie. That's my take on 5-pin billiards. Till next time.
It's giveaway time. Let's dive into the products which can elevate your game. J Flowers cues for every shot. First up, we have the best break possible with the J Flowers JFBK2 break cue. Once those balls are scattered, transition seamlessly to your standard playing cue, the sleek Saber 3 Black Lizard. And for those crucial moments where you need to get airborne, the JFJP2 Power Jump will help you clear those balls with ease. To keep all your new sticks safe and sound, you can use the J Flowers 3 Ike 5 soft case. Taillom accessories for precision. We're tipping our hat to Taillom for a reason. We have an official Taillom cap to show your style. To start every game off right, use the Taillom Max Rack for a perfect rack every time. Don't forget to chalk up with the Taillom V10 chalk, kept conveniently close by with the magnetite chalk holder. And for that smooth, consistent stroke, grip tight with the Taillom Midas glove. Horo tips, the perfect contact. To top it all off, we have a selection of Horo tips to ensure you always make perfect contact. Whether you're breaking with the Black Storm, jumping with the White Storm, or just shooting with the Eclipse or Helios, your shots will be on point. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share to enter. Thanks for watching.